What's up, guys, and welcome back to another episode of Subnautica. Lately the updates have been a little here and there, mainly bug fixes, nothing dramatic since the official update. So, today they updated the interior of the disease research facility right here. So, as we can see, it is damaged. There is no portals or barriers for the water, so it's straight up water. There's pillars everywhere, and all the supports here look pretty broke. The floor here is torn up, which looks pretty awesome. It looks like something's supposed to be here, like maybe a terminal. Essentially, I do know that terminals are removed. There was a thing on the update page about that. It looks like the warper constructor is supposed to be here, honestly. Like, if we take it and put in, like, the image here, that it almost looks like where it would belong, honestly. So there is a new layout now, too. It does look a little different. There's no more tank here, and this is different. The gray box is sneaking through there, but this is torn up again. We're back to this room, which is the same. Yeah, definitely the same. Down here, there's some textured here, and oh, there's no window here. Oh, there used to be a window. Look at that. All right, so there's that. There's this. There's no more, like, green glass. I bet the broken glass that we talked about a while ago actually now will be in here. So that's pretty cool to see. You can see the layout here has changed quite a bit. And there's also what I would assume is supposed to be a window here that's not there. And then there's this area here with the tanks that has just absolutely completely changed. And then what's okay, that's just a black wall. Lighting's a little weird. So this is an interesting segment here. I wonder what's going to be here. I honestly have no idea. They took out like that claw thing that was over here, and then there was a terminal here with these next to it. So I don't know, because honestly, like, that other room really looked like the warper was supposed to be in there, but there really wasn't much room in there. So maybe it'll be in here, like right here maybe, but I don't know. Seems like this should be a little bigger, maybe to add something. And then in here is all completely textured. It doesn't look like all the lighting's done and everything, unless the lighting, this is like the lighting off, and only the accent colors here are supposed to be on because it's damaged. There is some moss that's been added, but there's this looks really cool how they did this. I'm actually, like, I'm constantly impressed with everything they do. They always just blow my mind. And then there's this. Oh, it'd be cool, like, if there was a hole and you could, like, swim through to the outside. That'd be pretty sweet. Yeah, looking really awesome. Besides this, not much has really been added, to be honest. What is... okay. There is one thing on Trello. They have some damaged props. Which actually, now that I think of it, may just be this stuff. Right here, like, that's all over the floor. Nah, actually it's not. So we will check that out. But that's pretty much it, I think. So I'll get back to you guys. I'll look around. So I'll see you guys soon. Alright guys, so I'm doing my normal daily routine of checking everything, and it seems like they have added sound effects to the generator here. Very brief sound effects. almost sounds like a clapping, but it's very brief. It's just kind of like a quick, like, shock. I don't know. It doesn't really even sound like a shock. It's actually almost very hard to hear with the ambient noises around. But it sounds pretty cool. And then one thing that actually has been in game since the official update, but there just hasn't really been enough that I feel deemed worthy to like let you guys know for update wise. The teleporter is now in the not the Lost River base, the thermal generator base. It is a slave teleporter, so therefore we will have to activate a different one, and then we will teleport here. I'm not sure which teleporter goes here, or goes to this one. I really don't know. Maybe it's the prison one. I'm not sure though. So that's pretty much it. So we will head over to Trello and talk about the thing on there. Alright guys, so the last thing we have to talk about isn't really anything too spectacular. It's just right here, precursor interior damage props. It's pretty much what we saw, just in a bunch of different areas. So nothing too exciting. We pretty much saw it in game, but it is here in case they add more, because some of that is still a gray box. They might not have used some of this. But this is like the backdrop, and then right here are those support beams, and then pretty much everything else they used. And then I think this is just like the hitbox of all of them. So like I said, nothing too spectacular. Everything else has pretty much just been like bug fixes or are still in editor, like editor only. They added some cinematics to the rockets. They fixed the make locked blueprints visible. Otherwise they're like grayed out. So that way you know like what blueprints you need. They did improve some body poses for the precursor droid. Just small stuff like that. So not much has really been added spectacular to the game. So that's pretty much it. Like here, fix vehicle storage duplication, fix voxel editing, just a bunch of stuff like that. So that's pretty much what they've been focusing on. They focused on that for a great portion of the last update as well. So it might be a while until we start getting some updates, but from what I've heard, I think they split into two teams, one working on like bugs and then one on the Lost River, or one on the prison, one on the Lost River, something like that. So pretty interesting. Can't wait to see when everything gets put in. I have been checking for the Lost River Canyon and everything, and as far as I know, they are still working on it. It is in like the update system, but they just haven't added it to the game. They're still working on it. So pretty short video, but I hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like if you did. If you are new to the channel, make sure you subscribe to keep up to date with all your Subnautica content. And as always, guys, thank you for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one. And that was there. So that's really awesome to see. And then I believe 39 minutes ago now, Andrew, one of the developers that's working on this, and he's, I believe, worked on all of the caches, actually has an like screenshot